Okay, I hope this light is sufficient, yo. Like, a dark cloud just came over top when I finished getting ready, and I'm so sad, but we're gonna have to deal with it. The show must go on.
Pretty young girl from Zambia, you know that she ain't with the drama. Light skinned girl Osama, you know she the bomb, she cause trauma.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. For today's video, I am bringing to you how to get started on YouTube. I'm giving you tips, I'm giving you tricks, I'm giving you... I don't know what I'm giving you. But yeah, it's something that I've actually gotten requested like a lot of times for a really long time. And I've just like been procrastinating and doing it, but it's like the new year, fresh start, I can't talk. But yeah, for those of you who want to like get started on YouTube but don't know how, or I don't know, you know, like I'm here to help in some way, shape or form. There are thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube about how to start a channel, but since you guys want my 2 cents, I'm here to give you my 2 cents. So don't forget to thumbs this up, share it with somebody, and subscribe. Okay, so quick disclaimer in case I'm like looking down, I just have like my notes on my laptop, so yeah, I don't want to forget anything. So the first thing I have here is to have a general, if not very specific idea of what you want your channel to be about, whether it's beauty, lifestyle, vlogging, gaming, natural hair, etc. Like there's something for everybody on YouTube. And the thing with that is it will give you an idea of what you want to film, obviously. For me, I feel like I'm like a jack of all trades. I don't like putting myself in like one little box of what I can do. So on my channel, you obviously find everything from vlogs to natural hair to beauty to lifestyle. It's just everything is here. If you want your channel to be like that, go ahead, but just have an idea in your head of what you want to produce, like what content you want to produce. Tip number 2, whatever niche you choose for your channel, make sure that you know enough you need to know about it in order to produce content for your viewers. So don't just choose to be a natural hair blogger and not know anything about natural hair or barely know anything about natural hair. Don't choose to be a gamer if you're gonna be struggling with your gaming videos. Like, you get what I mean? So just know enough about the topic that you want to film your videos about. Therefore, you're giving your viewers like good content. You know, like it's easy to tell when somebody doesn't know what they're talking about through a video, so just make sure you know what you're talking about. The third thing is be confident in front of the camera. I know that when you're starting out it can be intimidating. I remember filming my first video, like it was nerve-wracking. Like it was so, I don't know, like I don't even know how to describe it. It was just weird. Like it was, I don't even know, you're talking to a camera, but still it's like intimidating to some extent. So just be confident, because like confidence exudes through the lens and your viewers like feel your confidence. So yeah, just be confident. Number 4, what do I use to film, Nyemba? First of all, start with what you have. Start with your phone, with natural light, and a stack of books. Like the stack of books is gonna be your tripod. Like Kay and I remember when we filmed the sister tag, I have it right here in the cards if you want to watch it. It's so bad. But when we filmed the sister tag, we literally stacked buckets, y'all, like to make a tripod, because I didn't have a tripod at the time, or we didn't have a tripod. Like use what you have to film. Like you don't need a fancy camera, like you don't need fancy equipment. Just use your phone, natural light, the sun, and a stack of books. Number 5, editing, y'all. Editing is a major key. Editing can change the game of your videos. Like simply cutting out pauses and just adding transitions, adding music to your videos changes the game. Like you don't need fancy editing software. You'll hear many big YouTubers say they use Adobe Premiere Pro, or most of them use Final Cut Pro. You don't need those. For the longest time I've used Windows Movie Maker, and now only recently, by recently I mean like 2018 recently did I go back to using iMovie, but like Movie Maker, y'all, it's so simple, but like you can do so much if you're just smart about the way you edit. So yeah, I recommend Windows Movie Maker if you're just starting out. And if you don't have a laptop by any chance, then just use any editing app on your phone. If you have an iPhone, iMovie on the phone is so good. You could do so much with it. And yeah, number 6, another major key, you guys, your thumbnails. Your thumbnails, your thumbnails, your thumbnails. I can't stress this enough. Like, thumbnails make people want to click on your video, basically. Well, besides the title, but yeah, thumbnails make people want to click on your video. If you just have like a boring thumbnail, nobody's gonna want to click on your video. So you have to make sure that your thumbnails are eye-catching, and thumbnails are pretty easy to make. I will just show you how I do that right now. Okay, so I just start by using my little SD card adapter. It's out of focus right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, I just use it to plug my SD card in, and then yeah, I'm able to like view everything on my phone just like so. And then I import the few photos I want to choose for my thumbnail. Like, I've never decided on one. As you can see, like I've taken like a bunch of them for this video. So we'll edit maybe I'll import like maybe 3 of them just for example's sake. I usually import like 4 or 5. Import selected. Then I just keep and unplug. So now that, ignore my selfies, yo. Now that I have my imported photos, there's this one, there's that one, and there's that one. I'm not sure which one I'll use, but for editing purposes, I'll just use this one. So I'll just favorite it, and then I go into Facetune. Okay, so once I'm in Facetune, I just obviously open up the photo I want to edit, and the first thing I do is use the patch tool to just, you know, patch up any blemishes I have, because, you know, the thumbnail is what people are looking at, so we have to make sure it's crisp and clean. So the next tool I use in Facetune is just the smoothing tool. You know, gotta get my skin all smooth and stuff, you know, catfish 101. And right after I finish smoothing a bit all over my face, I just export the photo to Snapseed. And Snapseed is where I proper like edit the photo. Here's where I usually change like the brightness, the saturation, etc. This time all I did was change the saturation, the ambience, and the shadows. Then I went ahead onto the details tab and just changed a bit of the structure just to make it, you know, a bit sharper. So the next app I use is PixArt, and this is just where I add my border. I just like to make it a size 7, I believe, and in any color I desire. Right now my YouTube row is black, so I chose black. Then I go ahead and crop it so that I just have the border on the sides, and make sure the crop is 16:9, you guys, because that's what YouTube uses for the thumbnails. Once that's done, I just save it, then open it up in Fonto. So in Fonto is where the real pizzazz of the thumbnail happens for me, because this is where I add the text to my photo, to my boring photo. And yeah, I love this app because you can just add any text that you want, however you want. You can tilt it, you can basically do what you want with your text. You can change the font, you can change the size, obviously, you can change like the outline, you could put shadows. It's just fun to play around with. You can add emojis. So yeah, you can just watch how I do it. The final step is to simply save it and upload it to YouTube. Tip number 7, stick to a schedule if possible. I can't stress this enough, you guys. The thing with not sticking to a schedule is your viewers won't know when to expect a video from you, and you won't know when to expect a video from you, honestly, because you'll keep procrastinating and keep saying, oh no, I'll film it next week, or I'll film it when I'm free, or I'll film it, you know, it's just all over the place. I found that my YouTube game changed when I started sticking to a schedule, which is my Tuesday upload. So yeah, like sticking to a schedule is easier for you and easier for your viewers because they know when to expect a video from you. Number 8. Be consistent. I cannot stress this enough, you guys. Be consistent. Consistency equals more attention to your channel, which will equal more subscribers. I started proper doing YouTube in like 2015, I believe, but at that time, like, I was still in high school and stuff, so my uploads weren't that regular. It was very sporadic. Like, I would film when I could, like, it was just all over the place. And that went on from 2015 to 2016. But in 2017, when I got back on my YouTube game, that was like my gap year. I was like, I'm gonna stick to a schedule. I'm gonna be consistent, and I'm about to crush this YouTube game, you guys. That's when, like, I started getting subscribers and started like growing. Basically, when I became consistent is when that growth happened. So yeah, be consistent. Tip number 9 is just practice, persistence, and patience. The 2 P's. Like, I can't tell you this enough. Persistence, you have to keep on pushing no matter what. If you get 10 views, keep on uploading, keep on putting that work in. 10 is going to turn into 100, 100 is going to turn into 1,000, and so on and so forth. And patience, you have to be patient. Trust the process. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. Like, I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I used to be. I remember you guys hitting 100 subscribers and I was out the roof. I was like, what? Like 100 people want to watch me? 100 people want to watch me? And now we're at 2K and I'm like, bro, what? That's insane. So yeah, persistence and patience, like everything will just fall into place eventually. And the final tip I have is to just start with whatever you have, wherever you are. Just start. Like, let me tell you, you'll learn along the way. Like, I didn't learn how to edit the way I do now overnight. Like, I didn't know everything I know now overnight. As you go on, you'll learn. You'll keep watching people you like, who you admire. You'll keep just learning. Like, you just learn as you go. Nothing happens overnight. As you learn, you'll continue to progress. You'll continue to better your skills, better yourself, better your YouTube game, and you're gonna crush it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope these tips helped you out a bit. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the description box or hit me up on any of my social media platforms. They're always down in the description box. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.